social media is making us more miserable, and we're not aware of that. So this topic is something that is usually talked about, but I believe that it's not talked about enough in depth for us to actually understand and find out why this is the case. So in this video, there's 3 topics that I want to talk about in this topic. So I want to begin with relationships. And honestly, social media has really messed up the way relationships look and the way relationships work. Sometimes I'm scrolling on my Instagram page and I see all these reels about couples. I see like the bop things, you know what I mean? I see literally people probably my age or around my age posting about the most messed up stuff about their boyfriend or girlfriend. One saying that, oh, I hate my girlfriend because she's so ugly. But why did you date your girlfriend? And the other one is saying, oh, I hate my boyfriend because he's so fat. But it comes down to the same thing. Why did you choose to date this person if you didn't like them? And it's like, oh, I think that it's because they're seeking for validation from others. Because in modern society and social media, everybody thinks it's so cool to have a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a partner, or should I say a partner, because these partners that people are trying to impress their friends and their peers with are not really their partners. They're just tools, or they're just using those people as tools to benefit themselves from society, and it's not even a healthy way. It's not even healthy. Like, it's insane to me what social media has done to us. Like, you literally see people talk about, oh, I have a boyfriend, you know what I mean? And then when, like, people ask, oh, where's your boyfriend from? What does he look like? Show me a picture of your boyfriend. Tell me what he can do. That person, the person who's just mentioning about their boyfriend, shuts down completely. Why? Because they're so insecure about their boyfriend. They don't like their boyfriend. All they wanted that boyfriend for is some attention from their friends. Like, geez, oh, you have a boyfriend? That's amazing. But there's no logic behind that. Do you know what I mean? You're using this person for some validation, but you're suffering, you're hurting yourself because you're literally with the person you don't want to be. And I think it's ridiculous. And all the bop accounts, all those accounts on Instagram that talk about cheating is insane. And then us teenagers, or even adults, we go on Instagram, we scroll for hours and hours, which is a problem because most teenagers nowadays spend literally 3 hours and scrolling on Instagram Reels or TikTok or whatever each day. And it wastes so much of their time. It's insane. But at the same time, they're consuming all this unnecessary things. Instead of teaching these people how to love properly, how to care for a woman, how to care for themselves, all they hear is about cheating on their girlfriend or cheating on their boyfriend and how to manipulate people. What's the point? There's no point. In my opinion, I think it's absolutely disgusting and there's no point. But, like, there's something going on over here I just can't understand. And plus, even if we go on to a positive note, let's say a guy, right? A guy gets into a relationship. He's been working so hard to get with a girl, and he's been chasing this girl for so long. And this girl, you know what, says finally this girl likes him and gives him the attention he's always been looking for and wanting. Okay, no problem. 1 month past of the relationship, nothing happens. You know what? Everything's fine. You know? Month 2, everything's still fine. You know, it's getting a little downhill. It's coming down a bit. But then the third month comes, and what happens in the third month? She stops texting as much. They stop hanging out as much. And what do you think the guy's gonna do? He's insecure about himself because he's been chasing this girl, for so long. He's gonna be constantly stressed. He's gonna be, oh, where is she? Where is she? Does she not love me anymore? Does she not love me? And guess what? But this girl is just busy. This girl has, communication issues, and she's scared to reach out. But you know what? This guy, he's scared to reach out too, because he's never been in a relationship before, and he's scared that if he shares his feelings, his partner, the girl, will shut him down. But it's like, if you're in a relationship, it should be mutual. It should be a positive exchange. It should be, hey, let me tell you about my feelings and you tell me about yours. And we compensate and see what we can change for each other in order for us to love each other harder and better. But no, both of them are struggling with insecurities. And this guy, he's over here mostly stressing about, oh, where is the girl? But the girl, let's just say the girl is a little more secure than the guy, because this girl is busy. She's out here doing volleyball. She's out here doing clubs. She's out here doing so many extracurriculars. And before you say anything, I'm not making a comparison between the guy and the girl. I'm just saying that the girl is busy. The guy isn't as busy as the girl, but the guy doesn't understand that the girl can't be there every single day and every single hour to text him. And the guy can't understand that if the girl doesn't text him every hour, it doesn't mean she doesn't love him. She's just not available or can't be texting him right now because she's busy doing something. So then what happens next? The guy is overthinking and his head's all messed up and everything's getting messy. He goes onto Instagram Reels or he goes onto TikTok Reels and he starts scrolling. He sees the content. He sees, oh, guess what it sees? Guess what he sees? The Bobstagram comes up. The Bobstagram comes up. And you know what's the first thing he sees? Oh, my girlfriend doesn't love me. Oh, your girl's out there cheating on you. Oh, your girl's out here doing something without you and she's probably kissing another guy. But this girl literally communicated with this guy before she went to her clubs. She literally communicated and said, hey, I'll be at volleyball for the next 2 hours. I won't text you. And this guy said, okay, but he's still feeling that insecurity. He's still feeling insecure about himself because he thinks that she's gonna cheat on him because of all these things he's seeing on social media. He's seeing all these things that are on Bobstagram, on TikTok, that's about his girl cheating. But no, she's not cheating. She's just out busy doing something. But he can't understand that because he's so insecure about himself. And guess what? And guess why? Instagram and TikTok and whatever other scrolling app that I don't know about, all combined together is making this guy more worried and is making this guy more insecure. It's messing up his head. He was already overthinking without the reels. The guy was on his bed already, thinking, oh my goodness, why hasn't my girl texted me back? And then this guy goes onto Bobstagram or Instagram and TikTok and guess what he sees? These videos. I think it's insane. And then guess what? The girl comes back. The guy is there all whiny and then starts blaming the girl, saying, oh, you cheat on me? You told me you went to volleyball, but I bet you cheated on me. And the girl's sitting there like, what? Like, bro, I literally just went to volleyball for 2 hours and now I'm back. I'm trying to text the person I love and I show affection to. Do you know what I mean? Like, I just played volleyball for 2 hours. I missed you and I'm coming back to text you, but you're not over here committed to me. Like, you're telling me that I cheated on you just because I was away for 2 hours? And plus, I communicated with you and stuff. So it's like, what? And then the girl asks, let's just say the girl asks, why do you think I was cheating on you? This guy's gonna say, oh, because I saw some reels on Instagram and I'm overthinking. What do you think the girl's gonna think? The girl is not gonna stay with the guy. The girl is gonna not like the guy because the guy is so insecure. And yes, there are so many other things that feeds into this guy's insecurities, and there's so many reasons why, behind this guy's insecurities. But I'll talk about that in a later video because we're focusing on social media right now. But my point is, this is not gonna work out because the guy is so insecure. And yes, I did mention the girl was insecure too, but she's a little better. But we're focusing on social media because of what the guy saw on Instagram or Bobstagram or TikTok. He's gonna think his girl's cheating on him. And logically, that doesn't make any sense. So what should have he done? Realistically, she should have done there and sat there and thought to himself and said, hey, you know what? I communicated with my girl and she told me she's at volleyball. I shouldn't overthink. And I think this is the worst case scenario because certain times your partner can't always communicate with you. So what if this guy gets left undelivered for 2 hours? He's just gonna go back on social media, scroll more, and then mess up his brain even more? Jeez. I think it's crazy what social media has done. It's attacked our insecurities, making us make comparisons. That brings me to my next point. Attacking our insecurities and just making us hate ourselves. Do you know how many people lack confidence today? So many people walk around afraid of being judged or afraid of being themselves because they so desperately want to be with the person they love and like. But they're so scared to be themselves because they're always overthinking, oh, what if the person I love doesn't love me? Well, that's fine. Because that person's not meant for you. And guess what? Social media gets on there. You see all these videos of jacked fitness influencers. You see people shredded. You see people your age making money, traveling around the world. You see people your age doing the things that you've been dreaming of and wanting to do for yourself. And how does that make you feel? That's obviously going to make you feel self-conscious and feel terrible. You're going to be like, oh, gosh, why can't that be me? That person, that should have been me. I honestly hate my life. And then you know what? That's where the cycle starts. Oh, I hate my life. I don't get to do this. I don't get to do that. Oh, you know what? Today I saw a person fly up a plane. Oh, I wanted to do that. I never was able to get on a plane. Oh, so screw them. Oh, you know what? I saw this guy who's jacked and he's so freaking healthy. He looks so healthy. I'm so jealous of him because I'm overweight and all these messy things. But you get the point. I could go on and on and on and on and list so many more examples, but you get my point. And it's like, this is all social media. Do you remember when we had no social media? I mean, I'm in 08. I'm 16. So as a kid, I grew up with technology, but if you ask, like, I'm pretty sure everyone has talked to their parents, right? And went on a topic about what happened when they were kids. They didn't have really technology. I mean, yeah, they had video games and stuff, but they didn't have any apps. My mother, she played Pac-Man when she was a kid. She played like Space Invaders, those 80 retro games, right? Yeah, she didn't have texting. There was no social media. I think YouTube came up 20 years ago, probably around there. I'm not 100% sure, but my point is back then when our parents were born, everything was not social media. There was no texting, there was nothing. There was a bit of video games, but there was no texting. There was no all these brain-rotted content, things that literally mess up your brain and mess up relationships and mess up your friendships. People don't know how to do the simple things anymore. People don't know because social media has really messed up everyone's mind. I go outside, I see some people, standing there. When an adult's trying to talk to you, I see them doing this. Yeah. The person is there trying to talk to you. Hey, what's going on? What's your name? What school you go to? How old are you? But the kid over there, or the teenagers over here saying, 12, you know what I mean? Like, the kids or the guy or the teenagers over there, like, not knowing how to communicate. We are losing human nature. We're losing our natural capabilities because of social media. We don't know how to talk anymore. We don't know how to talk to the person we like. We don't know how to talk to our friends. We don't know how to make friends. Like, when I say we, I don't want you to take that offense. And when I say we, it's just most people in society. And honestly, I think that a lot of us still struggle with these things, even though most of us may be really good at communicating. We always have something we're bad at. So, But social media has made these things worse. Again, I know I've said that a million times in this video, but these things are all interconnected, and the biggest factor is social media. That's it. Anyways, back to my point. This just people just don't know how to talk anymore because of social media. Because what are kids doing nowadays? They're staying home and they're on their phones all day. They're watching brain rot. They're watching the weirdest content I've ever seen. Like, when I was a kid, what did I watch? Yes, I was on social media too, but it wasn't that extreme. My childhood was Minecraft. It was Minecraft crafting. It was like Minecraft, like, I'm pretty sure you guys have seen those things where it's like Minecraft, characters in real life or something like that. Like, that's the thing I used to watch. I used to watch those slime videos and all of those, and cartoons and all that. And all the cartoons you see nowadays, they're like identifying like weird stuff, and they talk about like weird stuff. Like, it's just, everything is just messed up because of social media. And then you have like people texting all day. People don't know how to talk in real life. I'm gonna be honest. I hate texting. Am I the best texter? No. But what am I better at? I'm better at talking to people in person. I like talking to people in person. I like having conversations in real life. I love making eye contact. And there you go. There's another one. A lot of people don't know how to do eye contact because they stare at a screen every day. When you're watching YouTube, who are you realistically making eye contact with? You know what I mean? You're not making eye contact with anyone. Not anyone, really. Well, some people might say, oh, but my favorite gaming YouTuber is on there, and look at their eyes when they're playing. Bro, that's not a real conversation. Are you having a conversation? No, you're watching his content. You're not having a real conversation. Whatever you say behind that screen doesn't affect you. And this brings me to my next point. People are so stupid on social media. They say the most dumb and unhinged things on social media ever because they will get slapped or punched in the face. You see these people talking and like females or like other people like disrespectfully. You see these people disrespecting this person, but they won't do that in real life because they know like damn well they won't get a slap or they won't get punched in the face behind a screen. I think it's crazy. But yeah. Social media. And I could go on and on. I could go for hours about why like all these things that social media are affecting us about. But come on. Relationships are being ruined. You know, conversations are being ruined. Making friends are being ruined. Our brain is getting cooked. Like, our human nature is getting taken away. Like, it's all these things. They're so crucial for life. But yeah, I think you get my point. I just wanted to bring some awareness to the world and talk about this. You know? Yeah, social media is insane. Nobody would have thought that the negative impacts you would have done on the world. You know what I mean? I mean, yeah, like, let's be honest. Let's not forget, social media is pretty helpful too. When we don't know knowledge, we go online and we search up things, and Google, mostly Google or Safari or some other app that you use, helps us understand our questions and helps us answer our questions. It's awesome. But how many people do you think really spend more time doing that than actually consuming something useless that's not good for them? Anyways, I think I've talked much. I think I've talked enough. But yeah, it's just disappointing, man. But yeah, I'm gonna let you guys go. Alright? I'm gonna let y'all go. Thank you guys for listening to my yap session. And I love y'all, as always. And I love y'all. So, until next time, we talk. But yeah. You know what? Take care of yourself. Get some sleep. Hop off social media for a bit. Reflect on yourself. See what's going on. Live your life. That's all I can say. That's it. I'll see you amazing people another time.